Welcome, Eagles fans, to the junior high game versus Mount Ida. Today, we have a squad that runs primarily in the veer formation, and that is what they're known for.
Yep, we got a good one coming up. The Eagles and the Lions. We'll kick off here in about a minute time. And hopefully we got a good one coming up.
Well, this is a test. We're trying to figure out something with the microphones, so just bear with us for a second. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, all right, I think I got it figured out. We're gonna wait for the 4 minutes till kickoff, and we'll get you then.
All right, everybody, we would like to welcome you to tonight's game, the Colony Christian Eagles and the Mount Ida Lions.
Oh, crap.
We have about 20 seconds left till we'll kick off. Captains are shaking hands, getting ready for the coin toss.
For our captains tonight, it looks like it is going to be
Ryland Shaw, Crafton Fowler, and Grayson Cohen.
good squad out there for the coin toss. Oh, I forgot the term. Mount Ida is lining up their little weird thing over there, and our actually they look almost the same.
You have less cheerleaders.
Your school, your field, our game. Certainly, as Mount Ida is walking out, we're about to find out if it's their game or it's our game. Mount Ida is known for running only one play
The
at
veer.
all times, basically.
Their motto, of course, fear the veer.
And it is certainly to be feared.
Hopefully not by the Eagles tonight, though.
Our squad being led by Creed Hildebrand.
Creed Hildebrand is looking to have a big showing tonight, along with the quarterback, Crafton Fowler.
I heard rumors in the crowd that Shooter Sanders is here tonight. He's watching. He's watching that man, Creed Hildebrand. Scouts from Northern Illinois are also here tonight, but I don't think he's interested because,
Seems a little small for Creed Hildebrand.
yeah, certainly. But on the Eagle squad also today, we want to focus on some peak linemen such as Grayson Cohen
And Ryland Shaw.
Yes, sir. Our
Ryland Shaw has said he's looking to make a big showing tonight, that this game is personal for him.
We're gonna wrap him up and take him to linebacker, as we say here at Conway Christian School. Or I don't know the full words, but keeper probably does.
Not sure what my co-commentator John is talking about. That's fine. We'll get kicked off anyway.
Here we go. Kickoff team. Our returning team lining up.
Now Ida getting ready to kick it.
See if the Eagles can impose the veer tonight.
And the game is underway.
Kind of
Short kick out to about the 45-yard line.
was not a great kick by Mount Ida. Did not really go anywhere.
Partly trying to minimize the return potential there. And the Eagles will get started on offense.
So far, what I'm looking at is Mount Ida's line is looking to be relatively or a little bigger than the Eagles squad. But as we know, the Eagles' size doesn't determine their skill.
Crafton Fowler in the gun. Takes a snap, handoff to Creed Hildebrand. He's going to get about a 3-yard gain on the play. Solid run.
He was bulling his way into the line. Got passed for probably around a 5-yard pickup.
That's a little more than I would have thought.
Can't expect any less from Creed.
Fowler in the gun once again. Twins on the near side. Single on the far side. He's now looking to throw. And the pass is caught. out near the 45-yard line, and he gets it to about the 30.
Oh, yeah, I got it on my. That play, we had Mount Ida's defense had a little bit of trouble wrapping up, but got it. Pass coverage was actually kind of terrible, but that's better for us.
Fowler in the gun once again. It's a snap, handoff to Creed Hildebrand. On the outside, he's got some room to run, but he's tackled down. Maybe shoved out of bounds.
2-on-2 rivalry right there. Number 2 for Mount Ida, taking down number 2, Creed Hildebrand.
Trips on the far side. On the near side, excuse me. Fowler takes the snap, looking to throw.
Ooh.
Wobbly throw. Lucky that wasn't intercepted there.
Yes. I don't know what was really going through the head of Kraft and Fowler there, but we all make mistakes sometimes, and I think that was one of Kraft and Fowler's mistakes right there. But doesn't matter. It is. I mean, it kind of did matter because it's 3rd and 10 still. Let's see what the Eagles can do.
Hopefully Fowler can minimize his mistakes tonight.
Fowler never really had no mistakes besides that one and a couple others. But
Fowler in the gun. Man motions to the left. Fowler looking left. Rolls out. Looking to run, but he's sacked. Going to be about a 5-yard loss there. Eagles going to have to punt this one away.
Fowler looked like he was having a little trouble knowing what to do with the ball there. Ended up in a bad situation. Now that brings up 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field here. Going to go for it on a 4th and 15 play. Unless we're looking at a quarterback punt here, which is very possible. Going to be twins on the near side. The single on the far side. Fowler in the gun. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Wobbly throw. Incomplete. Not a great throw there from Fowler.
Can't say much about that play. First couple of downs, Mount Ida's defense was looking a little. Can't find a word for it.
Mount Ida getting ready to run the veer. Let me know where the ball is. They'll get a 1st down. About 2 extra.
Mount Ida has a long lineage. People running that exact play right there, and I think they've mastered it.
As a great football analyzer once said, Rich Harden, every child in Mount Ida is born to run the veer. Looks like they'll do it again here. And the Eagles stop him this time. About a 2-yard gain on the play.
Every single time they want to stop this play, Eagles are going to have to answer aggressively.
Eagles D-line is going to have to step up for night if we hope to stop them on defense.
Mount Ida is particularly notorious and had a history of success in this division or conference. I don't really know what it's called, but just 2A Arkansas football.
A little trickery there on the veer. Going to be about a 6-yard gain. Going to get the lines to 3rd and about 2.
You're going to hear a lot of veer, 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 veer tonight. It's going to sound like a broken record.
And once again in the veer. Gets the snap. Little trouble with the snap there. A lot of bodies. It's hard to tell what's going on. There was a flag.
Sounded like a false start from what I heard from down there.
Yep, false start on Mount Ida. Excuse me, offsides on Mount Ida.
That'll bring them to
Third and about
3rd and 9 to go.
handoff. Not going anywhere. Eagles D-line makes a big play there. Like Ryland Shaw was in on that one.
Certainly, if you get a good play from the line, you always know it's Shaw in that time.
Ryland Shaw, he really is a beast on that D-line. Playing nose tonight. Lining up against the center, number 12. Something you don't see often. Looks like Mount Ida's going to go for it here. Excuse me. Take a timeout.
First time out of the day.
We'll take a short break.
Back, and it is Mount Ida's ball.
We're going to punt it away.
Can do it.
Low snap, but it's taken. Line drive punt, pretty good kick.
Ooh.
Looks like we had trouble. Mount Ida might have the ball here. And it is Mount Ida's ball. Disastrous play for the Eagles there. You got to have ball security. Defensive line subbing out.
I think that is something that the Eagles cannot struggle with if they want
to beat this Fear offense. Every stop is valuable. Hand off to the left side. Stopped immediately by the defensive line.
Looks like it was number 1 that made the tackle on that play.
Steele Foster.
Eagles ready to put on a show for the 2nd and 9.
And off to the right side. Gets through a couple of tackles, but ultimately brought down for about a 4-yard gain.
A little bit of grappling on number 2's shirt, but I don't know. Mount Ida plays dirty. Hit him back with another dirty.
Mount Ida in the veer once again. And off up the middle. Going to be close to the line again. Looks like he might have been stopped just short of it. No, it looks like the ref is calling first down. Interesting call there.
Mount Ida really is a hard team to commentate for. I can't even imagine if they even have a commentating team.
We know the answer to that one. Hand off at the middle, about a 3-yard gain. Really is hard to see what's going on in that huge pit of bodies formed by the Mount Ida offensive line.
Can't really tell anything. Looks just like Absolutely nothing. I don't know what to say.
And off to the right side. Good gain here for the Lions.
Slips straight through the middle, the line.
Past the line and gain.
Looks
Be
like it
first
is going to
down.
be first down. Mount Ida is in scoring position here. 22 seconds left, 22 seconds left to go in the quarter. See what they can do.
Whistles before the snap.
Flag. Let's see what it
Flag.
is.
Seems like it's going to be on the Eagles. False start on Mount Ida.
It's their second call. Might want to figure that out before.
It's very detrimental. This drive for the Lions. Looked like a surefire touchdown. But that flag makes things interesting. Gonna be 1st and 12. They can still get a first down without having a touchdown.
See if the blue collar boys from Mount Ida can really can figure it out.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
0-0.
All right, we're getting ready to start the second quarter off here at Mission Field. Still 0-0, but Mount Ida is driving the field after the fumble punt by the Eagles.
Field has been flipped. Mount Ida will be going right.
And off to the right side. And he's stopped up immediately by that Eagles D.
Eagles are flocking to take down number 2. On the veer yet again. Did not affect the Eagles in any way.
Quarterback may have the easiest job on the field today. He's got to do is hand the ball off.
Comparable to shaking a cup in front of, shaking a cup like a homeless man. Just waiting to give someone away.
Mount Ida's had the ball for about 87 minutes. Quarterback's going to keep it. That's a surprise.
Yet again, Eagles flock.
And goes about as well as you might expect.
What happens when you come to the Eagles' nest? Getting fired up by the band.
Going to be 3rd and 11 here for Mount Ida. They got 2 tries to get to the end zone. See if the Eagles D can come up with a big stop here. Hand off left side.
For 2.
Eagles can't drag him down. He's going to get about 2 yards away from the end zone. Forced out of bounds.
14 just missed him on that play. by an inch off his ankles, almost had him down. Subbing in some people for Mount Ida.
Fourth and goal for the Lions here.
So far in the second quarter, Eagles defense have seemed to be looking good.
Eagles stop him up immediately. Huge stop there for the Eagles.
Getting hyped up down there. I would be too if I was that. After that performance.
Number 65, Ryland Shaw on the tackle. Who else?
No one. Let's see what the Eagles can do right here. Ryland Shaw going back in, of course. Can't take him out. He's
Absolute
the playmaker.
stud. Fowler going to be in the gun. In a dangerous position here. Hand off to Culpepper. Maybe you got 1 yard there. Not much.
And I don't know what to say there. Not much to talk about. Just a solid, and not a solid run. It was a less worthy run, I guess you could say.
Fowler in the gun once again. Takes the snap, looking to throw. A little confusion there. They're going to call it incomplete. That'll be better than a catch there. Would have gone backwards.
I think the Eagles keep needing answering the defense with the passing game, because I think the defense is more centered around making run blocks than it is pass blocking. As we have seen, it has been proved by Mount Ida's defense that they have not been as effective at pass coverage than they are stopping runs.
Eagles taking a timeout here. We're going to take a short break.
Here we are after the timeout. Eagles lined up 3rd and 9.
Shout out their own goalpost here. Hopefully a play can be made. Fowler takes the snap and off to Culpepper.
Tackled immediately. This drive has proved Mount Ida's run, just covering runs, getting tackles, really menacing for the Eagles. Let's see how they answer on 4th and 9.
Fowler gonna punt. Perfect snap. Perfect kick. Not so perfect. Lands out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Not a good showing for the Eagles. Not much to say about that.
This Mount Idaho offense will wear the defense out. They need a break there. They only got about a 4-minute one.
Not gonna lie, this Mount Ida offense is kind of wearing us out because we're saying the exact same thing over and over and over again. Could not imagine Mount Ida ever learning to run a different play. They'd be running around like chickens with their head cut off.
Not sure what the point of a huddle is. Just gonna run the same play every time. A little trickery there. Doesn't go well for the Lions.
Seems like the Eagles are figuring out some things about Mount Ida's offense and how to effectively counter the veer.
Tackle by Chase Culpepper there. Number 22. He's also very solid.
Mount Ida in the huddle again, trying to figure out what kind of veer they're going to run. Probably the same time, probably the same thing they've been running for the past 18 years.
And off the left side, trucks the man. He's going to be just short of the line again.
Mount Ida finally got off a good run, but Eagles defense answered back with a pretty good hit.
The Mount Ida kid did lay a good hit on one of the Eagle defenders.
That's a good point. Clock remains running the whole time of play. Mount Ida huddling, wasted a bunch of that clock.
And off to the right side, steamrolling through. It's brought down, maybe just short. No, touchdown.
He was hanging, that Eagle defender was hanging onto him by his ankles. But Mount Ida continued to impose their will, and they got the touchdown.
I don't know if I agree with that call there by the ref. Might have been a little short of the end zone. Quarterback going to keep it, not going anywhere. B going to remain at 6 for the Lions.
Number 24 blocks more like he's trying to get into a fist fight than he is blocking.
A lot of very aggressive blockers.
34. Sorry, couldn't see his number. Not really visible.
Mount Ida's getting ready to kick it to the Eagles. Hopefully they can get something started on offense here. And give the defense a break at least.
Number 10, Roman Goss is out on the field. Put that boy in more. He's going places.
It's a little debatable. But that's all right. Mount Ida getting ready to kick. Pretty beefy kicker there. Line drive kick. Trouble with it. Ball's bouncing around everywhere, but the Eagles look like they're going to recover.
Man,
Not a great special teams day for the Eagles.
is that the same person that was that fumbled it the last time, and they
I don't know. Maybe it was.
needs to figure out? Probably gonna get scolded by the coaching staff after this. Just a little bit.
Fowler in the gun, Hildebrand in the backfield. Hopefully we can get something going here. Fowler has trouble with the snap. It's not going anywhere, and he just breaks the tackle, but he's ultimately brought down. Should have just gone down there.
Waylaid by Mount Ida's line. Pretty crazy play.
Not great for the Eagles. Now we're in a bad situation here on second and about 27. Fowler takes a snap, intercepted. Right to the Mount Ida defender. And he's going to take it back for 6 possibly. There's a flag on the play.
See if he can get turned.
Hopefully on Mount Ida. That would be absolutely detrimental to this game for the Eagles.
That was a straight dot right to the defender.
The fate of this game may rely on this call here. And
Call seems to be offsides on the.
Not sure yet. Looks like it was on Mount Ida.
Gives the Eagles another chance.
Got very lucky there.
Let's see what they can do with their new revived chances.
Looks like it was actually a block in the back, which means Mount Ida will get the ball without the touchdown, but still with possession. Could have been worse. That block in the back was not take place. See if the Eagles can recover from that and get a good stop here. Handoff left. Number 2, that's a big boy right there. He's breaking tackles left and right. Still can't get brought down. Terrible tackling there from the Eagles.
Defense pales in comparison to last drives.
Eagles might have got the wind knocked out of them after this Veer offense. Been pounding them all day.
Seems like the Eagles this drive have been fearing that veer, and for good reason.
It's hard to see what just happened there. Gonna be down at about the 1.
Watching Mount Ida is equivalent to watching paint dry.
I don't know if it's that entertaining.
Probably a little less entertaining, if I'm being honest here. I mean, if it works for them, it works for them. Seems like it has been working for them so far.
Handoff left into the end zone for a Mount Ida touchdown.
Couldn't tell. I think we're just going off the referee. And honestly, I don't think the referee can tell either.
Yeah, and that absolute pit of bodies that basically takes place every play with this Fear offense. Mount Ida up 12, looking to extend the lead to 14 with a 2-point play. Little late touchdown graphic there from Sawyer Rowell. It's all right, though.
Or flag? Not foul. Flag. Flag on the play.
Maybe going to push Mount Ida back a little bit. Yeah, it looks like a false start there. Going to make this 2-point try a little harder.
Yet again.
You know, the interesting thing about Mount Ida, if you try to show them 4 verticals, their heads might explode.
That Mount Ida's line is the kind of people to feel your hands and say, soft hands, boy. Working on the oil rigs after the game. Very blue collar.
Another whistle before the snap here.
What could it be?
Looks like timeout, Mount Ida. We'll take a short break here.
Sorry, Eagles fans, we had to go get our pillows and blankets. We're ready to take another nap because I'm getting tired of this offense.
Mount Ida looking to punch it in here. 2 points.
What do you know? They're running it again.
Out to the right, and he's in. And extend the lead to 14 here. Mount Ida's Veer offense has been dominating tonight. Up 14 here with about a minute and 20 left.
sir. Let's see if this drive will be more, if not even more interesting than the last one.
The Eagles can get something going here, get some momentum into half. That'll be big. Looks like Mount Ida is going to do one of their weird onside kicks here. The ball laid flat on the field. Kick to the left. Eagles recover it this time.
Good ball security compared to all the other.
Eagles offense comes on the field here. Kraft and Fowler. We're going to get something good here going.
Great Hildebrand is in again.
So you want to watch. It's a big playmaker for the Eagles. Motion to the near side. Sawyer Allen. Fowler takes the snap, looking to throw. Slow throw there, but it's caught.
Golly, that was a bullet.
A low bullet from Fowler.
Probably traveling at Mach 10. Straight to Sawyer Allen. Looks like number 11, I think. Let me check.
Fowler in the gun again. Singles note. Looks like a flag before the snap.
The ruling is?
Eagles are already moving back. Is a false start. Be first and 20. Second and 7, excuse me. Timeout Eagles. We'll take a short break.
Special shout out to Michael Goss, our water boy for today.
He's got a brother Roman Goss playing tonight. Sawyer Allen motion. Fowler's throw is incomplete.
Almost.
Three
I
couldn't hold on.
think that would have been a touchdown right there. Had a little bit.
Would not have been a
fingertip.
touchdown.
It could have been. We don't know.
Maybe on Mars.
In an alternative multiverse, there might have been a touchdown right there.
Sure what my co-commentator John Hall Havard is talking about.
Oh, I feel like I'm about to fall asleep, if I'm being honest.
Fowler in the gun, drops back. Gonna run for it. He's got some room to run. And he's brought down about a 20-yard gain there. He's gonna move the chains. Eagles gotta get ready to run the next play.
Fowler, that was an elite scramble right there.
Kraft and Fowler showing those wheels. Fowler takes a snap again, looking right. He's going to scramble once again. He's got some room to run to the right side. He's going to get out of bounds.
Just in for the first
Beautiful
down.
play there from Fowler. Getting out of bounds and stopping the clock. And the first down.
Elite plays, and he is an elite playmaker.
Looks like we're getting something going here. Only 5 seconds on the clock, though. That is the catch. Going to be 1 or maybe 2 plays. Most likely 1. Timeout, Connie Christian. We're going to take a short break while we run some ads. The Eagles come back on the field. We'd like to give a special shout out to Sawyer Rao. He's running the live stream tonight. Doing a great job. Fowler takes the snap. Looking through the middle, incomplete. Maybe 1 second going to be left on the clock.
And I think that was...
I know, they're going to call it halftime, but it looked like there was 1 second when the ball landed incomplete.
He keeps trying to throw it to, it looks like, Creed Hildebrand. He knows that he's also an elite playmaker, so probably one of the best people on the field to throw it to and to run it. Yeah.
And well, it seems like the referees are talking about something here. Trying to decide if a second should be put on the clock. This could be interesting here. The Eagles' offense has been improving the whole night.
And I think the defense may be on a little bit of a downhill for the Eagles, but let's see if they can fix it. And it looks like they're going to put 1 more second on the clock.
1 more second on the clock. Eagles have a chance here for something big. This is the most important play of the game so far. The Eagles can get momentum going into halftime. That's huge. Because right now they have none.
Eagles are notorious for bringing more energy after halftime, and then they normally...
That is very true. Fowler in the gun. Trips on the far side. Timeout Eagles before the snap. Looks like a short break. All right, Eagles getting ready to run the last play of the half here.
This is their third last play of the half.
It's true. Fowler in the gun. It's like trips on the far side.
Looking like third
Looking to the
time's a
left.
charm.
Throws it
Over.
up. And it's caught! What a catch! What an absolute catch! Touchdown Eagles before the half.
On his
Absolute
head.
Randy Moss-esque play. Absolutely amazing from the Eagles there.
Hype him up. That was a great job by that receiver and by Crafton Fowler there.
Absolute beauty of a throw. Absolute beauty of a catch. Beautiful execution on both sides there. And there's nothing the cornerback could have done there. Just an amazing catch.
You can see how much better the commentating is when we actually have something to talk about.
Man, in motion, run as fast as you can to the left. Sorry, Allen, once again. Fowler takes a snap, and it just go nowhere there. Bad throw from Fowler. Or miscommunication on the receiver's part. But that is where we'll leave the first half. We do have karaoke coming up from Sawyer Rowell. If anyone wants to stick around and hear that.
He is going to be singing Islands in the Stream by Dolly Parton.
And we'll come back live, Cooper Henry and John Havard, when the second half is about to begin.
All right.
All right, we would like to welcome everybody back for the second half of Eagles football action.
Hopefully, you pop some popcorn, getting ready to watch the game.
You got your blankets and your pillows, going to sleep while Mount Ida's on offense.
Maybe you have your fireplace going, warm.
It's like Creed Hildebrand getting ready to kick off. Man, he just does everything.
He's like a Swiss Army knife.
On a great kick! Oh, the Eagles almost recovered it. It was so close. The ball may have not gone 10 yards there, but they're not going to throw the flag.
Number 17 beating himself up about that.
Missed
but honestly, I
opportunity there.
cannot.
Looks like he kicked the ball.
He did. He had a very good performance right there. Number 6 is going to receive the. Oh, what is that thing called?
The T.
Yeah.
Friend John there struggling to find words. Mount Ida getting ready to run the veer for the 670th time.
Let's think about this. Mount Ida has probably run the veer over 2,000 times out of the whole school's lifetime, you know?
Probably over 100,000 times. Mount Ida's been running the veer since dinosaurs were running around.
Actually, you know what? I think a Tyrannosaurus actually taught them how to do it.
That is an interesting statement. Used to have a Triceratops run the veer. That's how long they've been running the veer here at Mount Ida.
Sometimes they call the school Jurassic Veer.
What's going on here? Looks like the refs threw a late flag. Illegal touching on the Eagles. Probably was the correct call, but came very late after the fact. Kind of weak there. Hand off at the middle. Going to be about a 5-yard gain there.
A little bit of hand-to-hand or helmet-to-helmet action there. Trying to bring him down. Absolutely just shocked way to the ground.
And this Mount Ida offense really makes every team look like Mike Gundy's Oklahoma State defense. Run to the right there from the quarterback. Going to get a first down. Oh, no. Looks like the quarterback was blocking there. It's actually going to be about a 15-yard gain. Man. Mistake there. Man, this Mount Ida offense might even work on that Oklahoma State defense. That's how scary this veer is. And off to the left there, going nowhere. About a 3-yard gain.
Brought down that first quarter defense is coming back to the Eagles. Number 11 is subbed out.
Sawyer Allen.
Actually, I want to clarify Sawyer Allen because we've been calling him that the whole entire day. Give me a second. Never mind, that is Cruz Riggins.
Cruz Riggins, number 11. Excuse me, Sawyer. Hand off to the left.
And he is going.
Just shoving people out of the way. His body slammed down.
Boom, boom, boom.
Still a good play there from Mount Ida.
Hit after hit. Eagles come back.
Looks about the same as about 10 other plays they've run tonight.
Play after play. Eagles come back. They spread their wings. They're ready to attack.
And once again, big shout out to Michael Goss, the water boy tonight.
That freestyle I just did right there was for him. Passing out waters, making sure the team is
Hand off to the
hydrated.
left. Eagles get him in the backfield. Guard wasn't blocking there. Grayson Cohen, big man on the tackle there, number 55.
Grayson Cohen is one of our impact linemen right there. Might have to turn that into a Conway Christian tradition.
Grayson Cohen really is a beast out there. About 450 pounds of beast coming in on that backfield.
Good old Bubs out there getting the tackle on that play.
Big Bub.
Yes, sir.
Toss to the right side. Breaks a couple of tackles. Going to be about a 7-yard gain there.
Just over number 1. Almost made the tackle. He's kind of beating himself out there.
Going to be
a little
third
bit.
and
Disappointed.
3 for the Mount Ida Lions. The day Mount Ida decides to stop running the veer, the Lord himself will come back to the earth. Hand off. It's like a flag on Mount Ida. False start, possibly. Might be the most interesting thing that's happened the entire game.
Actually, there's a verse in Revelation from the Mount Ida New International Version of the Bible that says, "The trumpets will sound and the veer will stop, and he will appear in the clouds."
We're going to have to fact check that one. Mount Ida International Version. It's interesting. MIIV.
Yes, sir.
I didn't even know the Mount Idians could read. And another flag before the snap. How surprising. Offsides on the line.
I think the Mount Idians speak Creole instead of English.
Speaking tongues, possibly. Nobody really knows.
Some say that they're still in Jurassic speak in Ooga Boogas.
Again, not sure why the Mount Ida offense has to huddle. So we know what's going on. Trouble with the snap. And once again, a flag before the snap.
See what it is. Probably false start.
Coach is very mad on the sideline, as you would expect him to be, after these absolute blunders by the offense. I mean, this is really getting ridiculous here, John.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of tired of seeing the false start. Honestly, I gotta say, I bet the refs' hands are tired after doing that little rolling motion. Whole entire game.
Safe to say, somebody's going to be thrown up in practice this week. Is that 2 receivers on the near side? Veer again, toss to the left.
Big man
It's like
running.
a read option, and Mount Ida is going to score a touchdown. Sloppy defense there from the Eagles. With like Mike Gundy's D there.
Might seal the deal. Speaking of war chants on Mount Ida's fan side.
They're going for 2 here. And absolutely destroys a man.
Number 2, gotta say, that was impressive.
Going to be a successful 2-point play. Mount Ida's going to kick it off to the Eagles here.
That hit kind of reminded me of like those crash test dummy tests, like where the airbag explodes and then the crash test dummy just gets sent back.
I could see that. I could see that.
You see the replay and you just do a side by side of that, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
The Eagles can get a big return here. Mount Ida's going to do their onside kick specialty here. Mount Ida is still stuck in the days without a forward pass.
I think that they're still running the veer like the Jews are still doing their Old Testament covenants, and I don't think their football Messiah has came, so they can't run new plays.
Football Messiah of the forward pass. And another onside kick. Eagles have trouble with it once again. The ball was rolling about 2 miles an hour, but we still struggled to fall on it.
Number 10's helmet is knocked off a little bit. Roman Goss, he's good though. He's running back.
Roman Goss's big bro, Michael Goss, out there with the water tonight.
Yet again,
Once
he might
again.
win. He might win MVP Water Boy of all time.
Eagles getting ready to get going here. Fowler in the gun, Hildebrand in the backfield. Wins on the near side. Hand off to Hildebrand. He's going to get out left. Got some room to run. Going to get a first down and a little more.
You
Solid.
give it to the man. You get something from the man. Can't say anything else there. Nothing to add. He is
solid play
the
by
best.
Creed. Those Northern Illinois scouts getting very excited about Creed Hildebrand right now.
Practically
Hand off to him
foaming at
once
the
again.
mouth.
Moving like a steam train. He's got room to run. Jukes him, man. He's still going to the left side. Creed Hildebrand in for a touchdown.
That is why he's going to the Raiders next week. They won.
Creed
He skipped college.
Hildebrand.
He skips college outright. First one in history.
John Creed Hildebrand. Remember the name. Absolute beast.
Get autographs early. Just buy all the packs of sports cards because it's happening.
He ran about 100 yards on that play.
All the girls are asking for its cleats after this game. Want to get those
We're
signed.
going to show the replay here. And just an absolute amazing play.
Defenders are running like chickens with their heads cut off. I don't think they've ever seen a run like that, and they were absolutely dumbfounded.
Trouble with the snap. Fowler rolls out right. And intercepted by Mount Ida. There are whistles on the play, though. We're going to call it incomplete. Not sure I agree with that call. We'll take a short break here. Eagles getting ready to kick it off. Hopefully we can get a stop here. That would be big. Still a 2-score game after the failed 2-point. Takes the Eagles bounce and down about 45-yard line. And the Veer offense returns.
As the great Flow Rider once said, Shotty got low on that play. After he got that ball, he immediately dropped.
Interesting quote there from John Havard. We'll move on. Ball boy just threw an absolute duck to the ref. Again, might be the first time a person from Mount Ida has ever thrown a ball 12 players on the field there for Mount Ida. Big mistake.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate for the Lions. No, I'm going to say it was a false start.
Gotta shout out the Screaming Eagles band. Doing an amazing job out here tonight.
Big shout out to Eli Crow on the drums.
And Nathan Hill.
As the drum major. Went on the near side. Hand off to the near side. Eagles bring him down.
What
It wasn't down, actually. He never went down there. He just landed on an Eagles player back.
Never seen that.
And the Eagles
ever.
didn't know it. It was a college football 26 type play there.
Definitely.
Big shout out to Sawyer Rowell. Let's run the replays for tonight along with the live stream. Handoff for right. Actually, a keeper. Still going. Still going. And no one's there to catch him. No one's there to stop him.
And
Eagles looking like Oklahoma State out there. And Mount Ida looking like Oregon.
yeah. I don't know if it's that bad, but
Maybe not that bad. Colony Christian 7th grade team might be Oklahoma State. Mount Ida going to go for 2 here. Hand off to the left side. And could have been in there. Waiting for the call, and he is in. Might as well just pour it on at this point. Won't make much of a difference.
now we are
We're going to take a short break
easing
here.
closer to the Notre Dame Arkansas game.
Possibly. Mount Ida getting ready to kick it off. Another lame kick. See if we can actually fall on it this time, and we do.
Had some trouble with that recently. For honestly
60.
no seeming reason.
Tristan Johnson was absolutely destroyed on that play by number 64 from Mount Ida.
I'm sorry we were told to glaze him, but he got absolutely killed.
I mean, you can't say much about Tristan Johnson. He's just a good special teamer. Clock is rolling. Fowler in the gun. Hand off to Hildebrand. He's breaking tackles still. He's in a dog pile there. Might be hurt.
Absolutely smokes the
Hopefully
chain
he's not
game,
hurt.
though.
No, he just gets right up like the absolute beast he is. Looks like O.J. Simpson reincarnated.
I don't know if we want to make that comparison. There you go. Pass.
Fowler, deep pass, caught
Oh my God!
by Cruz Riggins. Cruz Riggins all the way in. Nobody can catch him. Touchdown, Conway Christian Eagles. Right back in the game. Beautiful deep ball, moon ball from Croft and Fowler there.
Immaculate placement, comparable to Tom Brady in his prime, right there.
And you know what else is comparable? Creed Hildebrand and O.J. Simpson. They run exactly the same. Both of them broke tackles.
Let's just hope they don't drive the same. You know what I mean? Or act the same,
Well,
or anything besides football.
it's not that he was a bad driver.
He was a good driver. We're gonna stop talking about O.J. Simpson.
Roll out right for Croft and Fowler. He's not able to get there, but a good effort. Gonna remain 30-18. Doesn't make much of a difference.
Twirling around like a merry-go-round on that play. Special shout out to our boy Charles Dong and the Screaming Eagles band, maining the timpani, or not the timpani, the xylophone.
The xylophone. It's a very interesting instrument.
Some people say that he is the Beethoven of the xylophone.
Not sure what people that would be.
Me, I say that. 'Cause it's
Kick
true.
off to the left side. And it'll just fall out. He's absolutely destroyed. Late hit there from an Eagles player. Gonna be a flag there. Big mistake. No reason to hit him. He was already going down.
Yeah. I don't know. That was just a pretty crazy hit. Maybe he didn't have quite the time to react to it as he would have wanted. Just decided to make the NFL hits of the century. I don't know what he's doing there.
Just gonna put the Lions in good field position after that hit. Hand off left side. He's brought down by a swarm of Eagles. Solid group tackle there.
Looked like he was pivoting like they do in basketball. After he got his leg wrapped up, unable to move, didn't know what to do, saw a couple of men coming towards him,
And
he
that
got
is
killed.
the end of the third quarter. We'll take a short break and come back when the final quarter of the ball game begins. Mount getting ready to start the fourth quarter here. Hand off right. Now quarterback keeps it tossed to the right. Stiff arm from number 2.
Flag.
But it was a face mask. Referee's discussing something here. Trying to figure out what the flag was. Meanwhile, Mike Gundy sitting at home.
Yeah,
Doing nothing, unemployed.
You need to quit eating in that mic.
John Howard trying to prank me here. We need to get down to business. He's crunching food in front of my mic. Trying to blame it on me.
The only thing that's crunching food is and seems to be at a stalemate, or some would say an old western showdown.
Ref's still discussing something. Been about 670 flags this game. That's a low estimate.
670 is a pretty good number because you got that. So the first digit is definitely 6, and the second is 7. So you got 6, 7, and then of course you got the 0 on the end just to
670. You can hear Eli Crow on the drums. He played for the Colin Kirsten School at Chapel the other day. Put on a good performance. Was playing some riffs. Ryland Shaw looking to dominate this play. He's had a couple tackles tonight.
There was one flag for a face mask. Riley has no split.
Handoff right side. Gonna be close to the marker. Still getting pushed back, and there's a flag. No point in that excessive tackle there.
Can't really see his number, but he had to trip him up to get him down. After the whistle blew, maybe it was out of
Gotta stop when the whistle blows. CCS will go on the road to play Mount Ida tomorrow night at about 7 p.m. Hopefully the senior high can get a good win there. About a 2-hour drive down the road, though. It's going to be get back for a late night.
Long drive after a loss would not
Hand
be
off
good.
up the middle, touchdown Mount Ida. Defense looking like Swiss cheese out here. The juice is loose.
I mean, we got to work on the prevention at the goal line because
This Mount Ida offensive line is splitting the defense like Moses split the water.
So Sawyer Rowell actually did not decide to do his karaoke performance. He actually is a great freestyler. You can listen to him on YouTube.
At Sawyer Rowell Freestyles.
He's in denial.
Failed 2-point attempt there.
Take a slight little break while the kickoff team gets ready.
a special occasion tonight. The Andromeda Galaxy is actually visible to the naked eye. Now at a kick, and Eagles just fall down on it. And the offense gets ready to make some plays.
Give a special shout out to Mr. Shane Henry in the chat, giving some special advice on commentary.
Dr. Crow giving us a shout out.
He is the big dog of commentating at Conway Christian School.
Certainly is. Fowler in the gun. Looking to throw. So many holes in the offensive line. He's going to make something out of it, though. About an 8-yard gain there.
You know what? I think I know why there's a lot of holes. Because my man, Mr. Ryland Shaw, was not subbed in there.
That is true. Ryland Shaw not in the game.
They call Ryland Shaw flex glue because he fills the holes and he holds them.
You know, my favorite is actually Ryland the Rhino Shaw. Because that's what he plays like on the field.
He is like the gauze to the old line. Or to the, O-line. Yeah.
Screen pass outright. Going to get a first down there.
Looking a little bit dead legged right there, number 14. See what the Eagles are going to do with their new set of downs.
Fowler in the gun. Screen pass out left. Terrible throw by Crafton Fowler. Could have been a big play there if Fowler get his head on straight and throw a decent ball.
Fowler is kind of like Taylor Green. You know, he's overall a good quarterback, but sometimes he has a couple of mess ups.
That's a good comparison there. Just like O.J. Simpson to Creed Hildebrand.
Oh.
Speaking of Creed Hildebrand, the juice is loose.
He is going.
Big run here. About an 8-yard gain. Solid. Solid gain.
Some people say that whenever you get Crafton Fowler and Creed Hildebrand, Crafton is the baking soda, Creed is the vinegar. When you mix them together, you're bound to get a reaction.
Ooh. It's a great quote there from John Havard. Fowler drops back, unwinds, pass interference. Absolutely despicable.
Collective woe from the Eagles crowd. Knowing that was an outlandish, dirty, despicable, despisable play.
Number 20 looks like Ray Lewis there. Absolutely slamming into Sawyer Allen. Not sure how he just got back up from that. And the Eagles will move up. Maybe to make something of this situation. Get some experience in for the backups, maybe. Looks like the starters are still on the field. Hildebrand in the backfield, Fowler in the gun. And a short run there, Hildebrand.
I don't think you could ever compare. Oh, there's a flag. Never mind. That was a little bit late. Don't know what it's on.
Refs discussing something here. There was a flag on the play. Last year there was a classic game in senior high, Mount Ida. versus the Eagles. Came down to the last play, a 2-point conversion that was batted down by Jaron Thomas. Many will remember that because it was broadcasted through the state, not just on YouTube.
Yes. Many people statewide watching the game. Last year was
Fowler takes
Conway
snap.
Christian season.
And just wobbly throw there.
Had maybe a finger or two on the ball, but ultimately went out of bounds.
Timeout Eagles. We'll take a short break here.
But our viewership has jumped from about 6 or 7 people to about 8 or 9 people, and now up to 10.
Fowler in the gun on this third down play. Drops back a little too far. And he was hit as he threw. And that about sums up this night for the Eagles.
Not much you could do there. 5 minutes left to go. The fourth quarter, 21. Fourth down and 21 to go. So
Hopefully the Eagles have a short memory so they can recover from this performance. Move on to the next week. So we take a short break for timeout. Once again, a big shout out tonight for Sawyer Rowell running the live stream for us. The unsung hero
but
of tonight's game.
technically he is the sungin hero because he's going to be singing after the game tonight.
That is true.
Actually, he's singing the national anthem tomorrow.
Timeout Mount Ida. We'll take another short break here. Eagles getting ready for 4th and 21 here. Trips on the near side. And single on the other side. Fowler drops back. Deep pass. Picked off.
Intercepted.
Picked off by number 1 from Mount Ida. And he just barely brought down. Looks like the Eagles are going to go out with a whimper tonight. And not with a bang.
I mean, can't really make a quote because you can only do that when you're winning.
Mount Ida getting ready to start off on offense. I don't know if you can even call it that. Hand off to the left side, number 2 once again. He'll get a first down. I mean, you know it's coming. It still beats you every time. Sawyer Allen on the tackle there.
Man, if I'm being honest, if I'm this coach, I'm putting Rylan Shaw at safety. He can always enforce the big tackles.
Only Rylan Shaw could play every position on the field.
And
Might
I
be
honestly
70
think
to
he
0.
could. But sadly, they have to limit his power.
Hand off up the middle. And another first down, but the ball is out. Looks like the Eagles have it. We'll wait on what the ref says. And Mount Ida has recovered. Sloppy play there on both sides. Eagles had a great opportunity to come up with a turnover. However, it doesn't really matter at this point.
If I'm being honest here, I'm gonna say run the clock out. I think people here at Mission Field are ready to go on home, hit the hay.
See Andromeda with the naked eye tonight.
Making a deal out of that. I mean,
Big shout out to Pierce doing the PA announcing tonight. A new addition to our school. Handoff right side. Struck down by the Eagles.
looks like that Eagle defender was trying to pants number 2 on that play. Just grabbing at his shorts and his shirt and everything.
Handoff at the middle. Breaks a couple tackles. About a 5-yard gain.
Big two running backs of Mount Ida right there, either side.
October 2nd is actually Bring Your Bible to School Day in the United States. Fun fact for you. Run up the middle in the Lions. This game really has about as much suspense as watching paint dry at the moment.
Just right now, maybe y'all are just doing some late night cooking. Maybe you're making some popcorn and this is just background noise.
The Conway High School football team is going to be playing North Little Rock at home tomorrow night.
Hey, well, let me tell you a little something. Quarterbacks
Some may be going out to that game. Probably going to be a good one.
I think that Conway is either ranked number 4 or number 5. In what division are they, Cooper? They're 6 or 7A. I'll say 6A. Probably
Actually, 7A.
7A. They're ranked number 4 or number 5. They're like 4-1 right now or something.
Big mosh pit of bodies there.
Stopped pretty quickly. Number 12. Looks like there's about a minute left. They had the opportunity to kneel it out here, or they're just going to huddle up and waste more time.
As James Allen once said, the Eagles are getting cooked. Certainly right about that. At least a bright star still shown tonight. Creed Hildebrand had a solid performance. A big touchdown play. About 70 yards on the ground. Not as good as his last performance, though, against Mountainburg.
Got about 20 seconds left. Let's see what the referees are saying. Is it over? Are we going to keep playing?
Looks like Mount Ida's just going to run the clock out from here. This can be the ball game.
And that is it, folks. Can't say much. That is the game. Well, the final score is Eagles 18, Mount Ida 38. Definitely a shutout game. Thank y'all for tuning in. Maybe the Eagles will improve. We can get the win on our next game.
And Mount Ida is a very good team, so the loss is understandable. Possibly the best team in the conference for junior high. And Colony Christian still has a solid season. It's only their second loss.
So I think that's going to do it for us.
But
oh, well, never mind. Cooper wants to say something.
The effort from Colony Christian tonight really wasn't there, because that physical offense from Mount Ida can really just pound you into the ground where you got no energy left. And that was really a big struggle for the Eagles tonight. And that's going to do it for us here in the booth.
Yep, signing off
From
John Havard and Cooper Henry.
And also, Sawyer Rao running the live stream. Once again, big shout out to Michael Goss, the water boy. He's really dishing out those waters well.
He is a man. He is a dog. He is a dog with those waters.
We'll be back here for the next home game, junior high. Cooper Henry and John Havard signing off.